Yeah, barbers, cosmetologists, hair industry professionals, and all others who support. Welcome to the hottest podcast in the barber and beauty industry, the Clipped Podcast. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm your host, Prince the Fit Barber, with my co-host Tank Be Choppin and Dee Blends. And I'm going to introduce the first guest today. It's none other than the green ski mask wearing, the controversy king, the no holds barred, TPOB. Welcome to the Clip, my brother.
What's going on? What's happening?
What's
Yes,
going
sir.
on?
Yes, sir. And yeah,
So-
every week, y'all already know we start off with Tank's Take. So we're going to get right into it this week. Hey, Tank, what you got for us, man?
Hey, yo, Prince, I don't mean to cut you off, man. But before we get into this, I want to talk to my man TPOB. TPOB, just in case people don't know who you are, don't know what you do, go ahead and just give us a small little rundown, a small little background of what it is you do and who you are in the barber industry.
I don't really know what I do. I just see myself as a normal barber who made a page and then it accidentally turned into a business. That's all I see.
That's it.
It makes
And
sense.
you use your, what I notice is you use your page to speak your mind and you don't hold anything back.
That's true.
Yes, sir. A lot of people don't like that, man. But here on the Clip, we welcome it. Tank, what's up with your first take today, man? With your Tank's
All right,
Take?
man. So look. I'm gonna be a little controversial. Like, I know my man T-Pop gonna have some shit to say. I know D gonna have some shit to say. I know Prince gonna have some shit to say. But
Let's go.
it's the end of 2024. We about to roll over into 2025, and y'all know me. I do a lot of YouTube and Instagram clipper reviews. I talk about the best clippers for the year, what's coming next year, so forth and so forth. So my question and what I want to talk about on Tank's Take is, what clipper company do y'all think is going to take over for next year? And the reason why I bring this up, I don't want y'all to say nothing yet. The reason why I bring this up, because we have none other than my man TPOB in the building. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I rock with T-Pop. I know people are going to give me they're going to get in the comments, whatever. They're going to say whatever the fuck they want to say, whatever. But as far as products, he's got a good product. Right,
Yeah.
like I don't deal with the politics of the shit. Like, I've talked to him, I've gotten some tools, great tools, but all politics aside, price aside, let's just talk about what y'all think the best clipper company, or what's gonna be the greatest clipper company of next year coming forth. So before I get into D and my man Prince, T-Pop, go ahead, man. Talk your talk, man.
No, I was going to say we need to be realistic on this stuff, right? So Anderson Wall, they get a pass, don't they? They get a legacy pass. Austin make toasters now, so you can't include them. So you get Anderson Wall get a legacy pass. Every other brand were already rich before they started a brand. So they're just like culture vultures, aren't they? So it's like no different than me selling golf clubs. Do you know what I mean? And like, I'm going online saying, yo, this one's the hard iron, this one's the putter shot, and everyone will just be like, fuck off, mate. You don't know. You can tell I don't know anything about golf, and that's exactly what all the other brands are doing. Because let's be honest, you've got some brands that you know are just phoning it in, haven't you? You've got some new brands, like for example, you've got Coco, haven't you, in every barber supply, and they haven't even got a good clipper. How can you be a clipper brand without a good clipper? It's fucking retarded. No, come on, it's retarded. Though.
That's a good point. It's a good
They've got
point.
they've got a wonky lever that's all loose. They've got like a button that breaks every time. They stole the mold from China. Like, it's ludicrous, and people are like saying these are a hard new clipper company, bro. If they don't have a good clipper, you need a good clipper to be a clipper company. Otherwise, like, shut the fuck
Hey,
up.
do you use the
Innit?
Cocos?
I've used them one time. I
What
mean,
y'all got to say about that? Is it a good clipper or what?
it's
In
I'm
your
gonna be honest.
opinion.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I ain't gonna lie. I used them and I didn't think that they were worth what they cost.
Yeah, so
And it's been a long time since I bought a clipper. There was one that I bought, and I was pissed off that was the one that I bought after not buying one for a minute.
Tap in the comments if you use a Coco clipper. We gotta know. I never use them. Tank said he ain't feeling them too much. Dee Blends ain't on the Coco train. And you already heard what T-Pop got to say. Tap in if you use them. Tap in and maybe we'll have you on the show. Let's get your expertise on the subject. But go ahead, man. Let Tank keep running your segment. Don't let me stop you.
Nah,
Fuck
yeah. So
Morano as well while we're at it. No,
What'd you say, man?
I'm kidding.
he said fuck Morano.
Yo, let's go crazy on the clip today.
Hey, yo, all right. So we kind of heard T-Pop's answer, but we kind of didn't. So T-Pop, like, besides yours, because I'm not to be biased or unbiased, but like I said earlier in my segment, you got a great product. You charge a reasonable price. It's not overpriced, and I think there's a certain barbers that like to go to your tools, and there's some that for some reason won't use it. All right, so let's just throw that out the window though for the sake of this segment. So if TPOB, T-Pop, my man, if you had to pick another company besides your own, what would you say is the best clipper company besides yours? Obviously, I know you're gonna say yours. You gotta say it. That's you and your brand. You gotta rock with your brand before anyone else does. So what would you say?
What do you mean by best? Like define best. Like what?
As far as a brand that has a good clipper and a good trimmer that can get the job done at, I wouldn't say a reasonable price, but a decent price to where people can actually afford it and do what they need to do with the tools.
Bro, if you didn't have your thing going on, what company you rocking with?
Yeah,
I used Wall when I was a barber, so I used a Magic Clip, and I used to use the I did use a Slimline Pro for a while, and then I used the I used to like the fucking, what's it called, that little white one with the block. It's been years since I was a barber,
Peanut?
but the Wall was it the Wall Sterling, I think.
Oh, the Sterling.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I used to use that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All
yeah,
right.
so if I had to choose anyone, I'd probably
Basically
go with
Wall.
Wall.
Yeah.
I don't think they're there now, like in 2024. But based off like the catalog, then I'd go with them.
Okay, that's fair. So I don't want to cut you off, man. Like you was having some good shit, but I want to ask my man Prince. Cause we like to save D for last. We like to just throw him in the corner for a little bit.
Man, y'all ain't talking about shit. Y'all ain't talking about shit.
Hey, Prince,
What's up, man?
what brand you rocking with? And I want to leave this open for discussion because I want to be able to interject, or if anyone, I say anyone, not just me or whoever's on this panel wants to interject, I want them to be able to interject, and let's talk about this in a nice, calm, collective manner.
Can't
Prince,
be. It
That's
can't
funny
be.
as hell because he know I'm gonna say the gang.
You
That's what it
already,
is.
I
you
know
already
you
You know
know
I'm
it.
gonna say the gang.
All right,
You know,
go ahead.
but you know who I'm with, man. Stylecraft, man. Stylecraft Pro Gamma, man. I'm loving the innovation. I'm loving the ergonomics. I ain't been a connoisseur of any other brands, really, to be honest with you. So I kind of got a biased opinion. I ain't ever used Walls like that. I haven't ever used Andes. I had to master when I first started, like 7 years ago, and then within my first year, I wanted some cordless, and I went straight to Gamma, and I never looked back. And I really like everything about them. So I have a biased opinion, but I'm rolling with Stylecraft, man.
All right, so
I don't think
T-Pop, go ahead.
I don't think you can really include Stylecraft in that because they don't have their own
Yes.
clipper.
Hold on.
You said it's not
They
their own
No,
still
clipper.
be on the game.
let's be realistic. They
Still on
don't
the
have their
game.
own clipper. They've never made their own clipper. So until they've made, you can't put them in a GOAT list. It's like, would you put a rapper in a GOAT list if they've never wrote their own songs?
Okay.
You
You
know,
can't. You
what
can't
list though? What was the list?
He said, would
Go.
you put a rapper in a GOAT list if they never wrote their own songs?
Yo, but hold on. Didn't you say after Wall and Andes that's what everybody was doing, including yourself?
What do you mean?
Is that when you said before Wall and Andes, they had the legacy, and then everybody else was basically just jumping on somebody
No,
else's
what I
feet,
mean by
including
Wall and
yourself.
Andes
That's what you said, no?
I don't know
Huh?
what you mean.
At first, when you said which one you jump with, you said Wall and Andes had the legacy companies. You said everybody else after that was basically just cookie cutter and copying catting. And you
Well,
even said including yourself.
legacy means a classic, and what I mean by make your own clippers, I mean actually design, draw your own clipper, pay for it to get developed and molded all the different parts, and then put it to the market. We've
So I
done
know a
that.
few people in Stylecraft
Starcraft
that are
haven't.
on the. I'm not deep in all that. I'm an ambassador, you know what I'm saying, and an educator. But I can tell you that they have people that design all this stuff that I can't remember the names off top. But they got people that design their own clipper over there.
Yeah, he's called Eric Shy, and he works in China at MRD.
Damn.
See, I look,
I ain't too deep. I ain't too
look.
educated on the subject, but I'm telling you, I know for a fact they designing over there and they innovated over there.
Yeah,
I know how you feel
they
about the
have to
gang,
say,
man. So
they have to say that. They have to say that. But trust
I
me,
hear you. I hear you.
if you want to after this, I can share with you the Chinese patent register, and you can search up Merida, and you'll see all Stylecraft's designs.
Let me ask you a question, T-Pop. How about yourself? Are you innovating on your own tool? Are you cookie cutting anything, or are you doing the same thing you're saying Stylecraft is doing?
No, we used to white label, obviously, but I was poor, remember? So when I first came out, I was poor, so that's what you do, you white label. But now, yeah, we're designing our clippers 100%.
Got you. So you
from
saying you
paper
started that way and then you leveled
Well,
up.
at least you willing to admit it.
Yeah. Hey, so D,
At least you willing to admit it.
hold on. So D, you was making a face a couple seconds ago. what was that face about, man?
What face
Yeah,
I
let's
make?
go.
What face I
Let's
make?
go. D, the youngest old man in the world. Let's hear it. Let's go.
Look, y'all know I'm out of everybody I never been a huge fan of Babyliss. I use Wall and Stylecraft, but I'm gonna go with Stylecraft just off the fact that I use Stylecraft every day.
I got some backup.
You feel me? It's
I got
just
some backup.
for me out of everything I've used personally, that's the most consistent and solid out of what I use. Now, do they make their own clippers or create their own product? I have no idea. That ain't really like a big concern for me. As long
education on it ain't that deep.
Yeah, that ain't really something I'm thinking about when I'm taking out a guideline. You feel me? That ain't what I'm thinking about when I'm trying to get a line up crispy. I understand
I agree with
other
that.
aspect of it though, for sure.
Yeah, good point. That's a barber point of view for sure. And I feel like my boy TPOB over here, he's more in the business aspect of it. So
yeah, he see the background. He see the background.
What you saying make perfect sense too. TPOB, my bad for cutting you off. What you was about to say, brother?
No, I was saying I agree with that. Like, people don't care about that, and that's why they've done so well. But you can't put them in a GOAT list unless they've made their own clipper. That's all I'm saying.
Right. For the gang's defense, we didn't ask for a GOAT list. We just said who you rocking with. So my man D's rocking with the gang. I'm rocking with the gang. I'm rocking with Wall. It's your take, Tank. What you rocking with?
Tank, you've been quiet. You've been quiet. You've been quiet over there.
You know what? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right the reason why I'm quiet. I'm gonna tell y'all right the reason. Go ahead, T-Pop. Let's let T-Pop talk.
I want to take it off.
I thought the question was, who do you think is going to take over?
Yeah, that was the question.
That was the question.
Take over for next year.
For some weird reason, I thought you said who you gonna rock with. Oh no, you asked him personally who he would rock with. Okay, my fault.
Who I think is gonna take over? I would probably say either. Honestly, I would say Coco, just because I have so many barbers. Kind of like, I don't want to say dick rides, but like, yeah, it's just, I don't know why.
You yourself said you're not rocking with the tool like that. So that's
I'm not rocking with. I'm not rocking with.
I don't know why you switched.
There's a lot of barbers who are though.
Look. That's what I'm saying. I don't rock with them, but damn near everybody else do. That's why. And the question is, who do I think will take over? Yeah, so I like Stylecraft. I'm gonna stick with Stylecraft. I'm not that.
I'm gonna stick with Stylecraft because of what TOPB said. Like I said, my TPOB said my education on it ain't that deep, but I rock with the product, like D said, and also he himself said he started off that way and then he elevated and got greater. We said who is in the future finna take over. So even if Stylecraft is doing that, I still see them elevating and taking over because we coming innovative every year.
A lot of barbers don't want what's the best though. A lot of barbers want what's gonna get them likes in their video if they got the newest clipper. That's the problem. A lot of barbers don't care. Coco is just it's in everybody's video. That's all folks care about.
But see, man, look, I'm biased in this situation, but
talk to me, bro.
I apologize. You know what? I'm not even gonna apologize.
Don't apologize.
Look, Coco. I don't think y'all finna take over for next year. I'm sorry. I got one clipper, and it's good. It gets the job done. But is it a great tool? Is it innovative? Is it something that's going to take the game by storm? I don't think so. That's just me personally, right? That's just me speaking on me. Now, as far as who do I think is going to take over the next year, let me do a little bit of history here. I feel that Babyliss Pro had their chance, about a year and a half ago, right? They was one of the biggest companies in the game. Not saying that they're not going to do it, but I just feel that they had the chance and they created something that some people liked and some people didn't. So it kind of pulled people away from the whole Babyliss thing. Like they don't really want to rock with them no more. And me personally, like I said, I'm unbiased. I rock with who I rock with for my reasons for me, right? But as far as them, I don't think next year they ain't gonna be the biggest clipper company in the game. Wall and Andis, great companies, bro. I rock with them because they put out some legendary tools. They have the Andis Master, they got the Wall Magic Clip, the Detailer, the GTX, whatever it was called before the GTX, whatever it was called. I don't remember what it was called. The T Outliner. Yeah. Great tools, great staples in the barber industry. Stylecraft. Now, T-Pop may want to cut me off here, but let me just speak my piece real quick.
Don't talk your mind.
Yeah. So
Stylecraft,
I've rocked with Stylecraft for a minute. I like the tools. Now I understand that some of their tools may not be their actual molds. They may have not drawn out the tools, but I think they're a good clipper company, and I think people really like them, and they like the people in the company. So sometimes it's not about the actual tool, which I think the tools are good. Now, if they're made by someone else or someone not, that's a whole different conversation. But as far as the tool itself, I think they come out with some pretty good tools, and I rock with them. However, I do want to say that TPOB's got some great tools. And I know y'all probably gonna think like, bro, you just saying that because we got him on here. Bro, if y'all watched my YouTube, if y'all watched my Instagram, y'all have seen me put out haircuts, y'all have seen me do reviews, y'all have seen me put out, unboxings and all this man's stuff. And I'm not sitting here fake. Yeah, I'm not sitting here saying, tell us no lies. I'm not saying he's the best clipper company of all, because he has some great tools, yes, but so do other companies. So I think it boils down to what's new and what's interesting to the people. So I think, as of right now, going next year, I think this man right next to me is probably going to be a big, and I'm not saying that it's necessarily my favorite. I'm saying what I think about the barber industry, because he's got a big following.
I like your whole breakdown of all that.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of things in the barber industry that more and more people are rocking with him every month. Whether I like it, whether Dee likes it. I like your whole breakdown to that whole whether Prince likes it, it doesn't matter what we like. He has a lot of new barbers rocking with him every
What's
week,
your favorite TPOB tool?
Me personally, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I rock with the Play. The Play is a great clipper. I don't know the logistics, I don't know the background, but I also like the JRO Onyx. And from what I've heard, it's almost the exact same. It's almost identical. Now, there's different when it comes to ergonomics. It feels different, but as far as performance, they perform pretty identical. So I don't know what's in the machine. I don't know if it's the same motor, same blades, or whatever. But
which ergonomics do you think is the best?
Which ergonomics do I think is the best?
Yeah,
of all clipper companies.
This man trying to put he's talking about
what's the best, Tank? What's the best?
It's Tank's take, man, and his answer is valuable.
All right, okay. So as of right now, look, Instagram, YouTube, like and subscribe. One time for your boy, real quick. Before we get into this, I think ergonomically wise, it depends on the person. But me personally, I do like the ergonomics of the TPOB Play. I do, but I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but I posted a video and I don't have it on my station. But the reason why I don't have it on my station is because I have an identical clipper that may or may not be the same, right? But I have a JRL clipper that I've just used for so long that I'm a little bit more accustomed to it in my hands. It just feels like it's more comfortable. Like I'm just used to it. But the TPOB Play, I keep saying that incorrectly, but the TPOB Play is a great tool. I like the ergonomics of it, but I had to move it aside, not because I don't think it's a great tool, because I do think it's a good tool, but I have so many tools on my station, right? Gotcha. Like I try to create content with everything.
Also, go ahead. Can we put something in perspective? What we need to put into perspective as well is there's two things. There's one. We sometimes look at it as like in a biased way. So we're like the niche Instagram barber community. There's a big difference between us and what we see and what the industry feeds us and what like the big companies are pushing versus what's actually happening in real life. Because you got to look at it like this, like Sally in Wisconsin doesn't give a fuck about StarCraft or what Tanky said is good this week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we look at it from that. So we look at all these YouTube barbers are doing that, and they don't realize that like there's Sally in Wisconsin, there's Derek in Ohio. He doesn't give a shit about Instagram, and he might be using the slime too, and no one knows about it. And then the second thing is resources. You've got to bear in mind, I didn't have any resources. I was a poor barber, like starting off, and I've slowly built up and done this. All these other companies are millionaires. Like Coco, the guy who owns Coco, is a multi-millionaire. And the what you're seeing when you said, oh, Coco's big, is you're seeing a guy with too much money who might be in the red even, flooding the market by buying booths at every barber shop, flooding the other countries and stuff like that, barber supplies, by selling them at a dirt cheap price where he doesn't even make any profit. And that alters your perception. That's not the same as the people actually choosing, and you'll learn who the people are choosing in the comment sections. Or with like boots to the ground in the shop, and you don't see people in the comment section saying, "Oh, Coco, I love Coco, I love Coco." Because no one gives a fuck about Coco. They just got got the perception warped by the money that they're flooded into it. And the more resources I get, the more bigger I will seem to other people. And I just think sometimes they put the money into like smoke and mirrors rather than actual substance, if that makes sense.
So I'm going to cut you off, but real quick, I want to let y'all know and everyone on this panel that I never really answered the question, right? I never really answered the question. But to answer the question, to be 100% honest, I'm going to pick 3 because it's hard for me to narrow it down to 1, and I'm going to go based off of what I like. So this may be wrong, or y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. I don't care. My 3 companies that I think are going to take over next year, it's going to be either JRL, and a lot of people sleep on JRL, but they got a great tool, great trimmer, and great clipper. However, I think they need to up on their shaver. Their shaver ain't the best, at least in my opinion. So that's one of the companies. I would also say Stylecraft or Gamma. And once again, we can have our own opinions to why. You know what I'm saying? But I think they come out with great tools, whether they're white labeling or whatever the situation may be. I think they put out a great product. And as far as who the last person who I think is taking over for next year, I want to say TPOB. And I know people are going to be in the comments. People going to say I'm fucking crazy, that it should be Babyliss or it should be Wall because Wall put out the Wall Vapor. But that's cool. But I'm going to tell you why I think TPOB. Because once again, bro, people are rocking with him, bro. I don't know if y'all see it his Instagram. I don't know if y'all see the people using his tools. People are rocking with this man for whatever reason, whether they like him, whether they don't. Because I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be 100% honest. TPOB, as far as a brand, I think he's a good brand. As far as some of the stuff he does online, I don't agree with it 100%. But that's not going to stop me from using his clipper because how he is as a man has nothing to do with what I think about his tool, right?
Exactly.
What he does, that's on him. But I think he has great tools. So I'm not going to knock the man for putting out great tools and having people rock with him. So that's why I say what I got to say. Now, everyone's going to have their own opinion, and that's to debate later on in another episode or later on.
And also, sorry to cut you off, but if I didn't do the stuff I did online, I'd still be a no-name in the back end of England who no one had ever heard of. So no one would even be saying these things. But you're saying these things, but it's by design, isn't it? So
it's marketing.
Exactly. Everybody has their own different marketing strategies and schemes. And here on the clip, we're always down for the controversy. Don't take anything too serious with a chip on your shoulder. Everybody has their own opinions. All companies, it's all barber love. We moving on straight to Dee's controversy corner. Dee, what you got going for us this week, Dee?
So I want to know y'all's opinion on barbers charging more based off of holidays. I see Cole talking about this. He's been talking a lot about this all week. But on holidays, say it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, barbers want to jack up the price. I've done this. I've done it some years where I jacked up the price an extra $50. You feel me? Or I've done it to where
I'm charging double.
I charge the same amount. I've done both. But after seeing different perspectives and stuff like that, I think it, for one, depends on the barber, in my opinion. And two, I think it depends on what you got to do. But like what he was saying in his comments and stuff like that, what he was saying is that just because you don't have the clientele and finances set aside to be able to take off on their holiday, don't punish your clients for having a booking appointment on that day when you chose to open up. So I want y'all opinion. Should barbers charge more on holidays or should the price be the same?
So who you want to ask first? Let's let you.
Yeah, who's going first?
Tank last. Throw him in the corner. Throw Tank in the corner. Matter of fact, throw his ass on the bed. We're gonna go TPOB.
Throw him on the bed.
Throw me on the bed.
Man, come on. I said under the bed. Y'all freaked out. Y'all freaked out. I said under the bed.
I'm used to your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I knew y'all
used to your shenanigans.
Go ahead.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, TPOB.
Do you want to know it from a personal perspective, or do you want to know just what I think in general, what I think the right thing is to do?
Personal.
Yeah, personal.
Personally, I wouldn't work for holidays. Like, I was never really tried out, but I think that you should keep the price the same the whole time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Me
personally, man. Go ahead.
You like a scumbag. You like a scumbag, don't you? If you just like, it's double today. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yo, honestly, that goes on with my point. What I'm about to say.
I've done it before.
Honestly, I'm gonna wait till my turn to talk because I'm gonna talk some shit real quick. But y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
I could piggyback on that because honestly, man, this barber stuff, man, it saved my life, man. This career saved my life. I've been through hell and back, man, and I've used this career and this platform to help other people and give them, a shoulder to cry on, a therapist, all that, man. So I'm really a neighborhood barber. I'm really a community barber. Jay Majors just left my suite about an hour and a half ago to do some interviews on some community stuff. Like, I'm really about my community. You feel me? So with that said, I get money regardless. You feel me? And I get booked and I do my thing. So in holiday times, that's my super. I give back all year round, but that's my super give back time. So personally, now I know people raise their prices, and I ain't got no problem with what any barber does. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking any hustle. Me personally, on a personal note, this craft is something that is near and dear to my heart, and it's not just for financial gain, it's to help my community. So I lower my prices during the holidays, especially because I'm in the hood.
You lower them? You say you lower them?
I lower them, yeah. I lower them.
I was thinking about doing that this year.
Nah, I lower them because I'm in the hood, like the ice cream truck, bro. People got bills. The rent is high around here. They're like gentrifying where I'm from. People can't even afford to live here no more. And I love my people, man. I get money regardless, so I understand. And the holidays is always time for giving back. I don't have no mother, father, auntie, brother, sister, cousin. I grew up in foster care. I don't think, unless it's like a friend that I just happen to be chilling with around Christmas, or a girl I happen to be dating, I've never gotten a Christmas present a day in my life. You feel me? So these are my times to get back.
We're gonna have to send Prince a Christmas present, bro.
Yeah. You know what's crazy that you said that? I'm gonna shout out.
We're gonna send him a T-Pop play.
Hey, off topic. Now that you said that, I'm gonna shout out Kate from the Sensory Safe, man. She sent me a birthday card on my birthday, man. Like, that was nuts in the mail, bro. Thank you, Kate. Much love.
Shout out Kate.
Shout out Kate. Sensory Safe. Go get certified. But yeah, man. So I lower mine a little bit because I gotta take care of my community, man. They take care of me all year round.
That's fair. Tank, talk to us.
I can talk now.
You out the corner.
Yeah. Get out the corner.
I'm out the corner.
Get from under the bed.
So in previous years, I've charged more on Christmas Eve, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I don't know if y'all understand how Hispanics celebrate the Christmas, maybe not Thanksgiving, but Christmas time. Christmas Eve is our Christmas. Christmas Day, we really don't do nothing, right? It's Christmas Eve where we go, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever the time may be. We go to our family's house, we have dinner, we mingle, we do the family thing, and then we open gifts at midnight on Christmas Eve, right? Well, I guess technically it's Christmas morning, but whatever. So on Christmas Eve, normally I charge double. So if my price is 50, I'm charging 100. And I know, like Cole said, and like D kind of said earlier, is if you don't got the funds put aside, why you shouldn't be charging more. But no, I do have the funds put aside. I make the funds. My wife makes the funds. We make good money. However, if you're gonna take time, if you really need a haircut that bad, and you really want me to come from getting ready and spending time with my family, I'm gonna charge you what I feel is necessary.
It's just a haircut at the end of the day.
Because I don't need it.
Yeah,
I don't need it.
Exactly.
I don't need whether it's $30, whether it's $60, whether it's $50, whether it's $100, whatever the case may be. I don't need it. But if you really need the haircut, and you want a haircut for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, whatever the case may be, it's gonna be a pretty penny because
let me ask you this.
Run you a couple
Go ahead. What would you say to somebody who said, well, if you don't need it, why would you open up your schedule? Why not just tell the client no?
Oh, my schedule's not open. They got to text me for that.
That's what I'm saying. What would you say to somebody if they say, why not just say no?
So if someone texts me and says, Tank, are you cutting today? I'm not cutting, but if you need it, it's going to be this much. And the reason why is because, once again, it has to be worth it for me to leave my family on this holiday that I want to spend with my family to go and do this, right? Now, if once
understandable, because people do that during after hours. Like once you're closed,
exactly. And I charge. I do the same thing. Whether it's after hours, before hours, or holidays, I'm charging double the price because it's double time for me. Right? Like, I don't need it, but it's gonna make me want to kind of, because do you really want a barber who's gonna come to the shop who doesn't want to cut your hair? No. So if you give me a price that I feel is worth it, I'm gonna want to be like, all right, cool, let me go cut this hair real quick.
So it's if the price is right.
Yeah, and that's for me, right?
That makes sense.
And I'm not saying like don't give back to your clients. I do free haircuts at the beginning of the school year for back to school kids in my area. And if we had someone set up back to school, going back after Christmas, I would do it for free also. But that's because it's already planned in my schedule. Like, I know this is coming up, so I don't mind giving back to the community, giving back to my clients. I do that. I give free birthday cuts. Like, bro, I give back. You know what I'm saying? But on Christmas, Thanksgiving, I'm gonna spend with the family. And if you want me to come not spend time with my family, then it's got to be worth it.
That
makes sense. That makes sense.
T-Pop, you were about to say something. What were you about to say?
No, I was going to say I think if it's within shop hours, you should charge your price. If it's after hours, you're fine to charge more.
There you go. Okay. And like Tank said, he don't work at all, so that would be technically after hours.
Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly.
That's fair. All right, I like
Dee,
it.
it's your segment. What you on?
I already
you
said.
ain't saying that.
I look. I already
Yeah.
kind of said it, but like I said, like Prince was saying, and like Tank said, in the past, I have done both. I have charged the same amount. I've also charged double. I've charged triple. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't charge triple before multiple times. But looking back on it, because I never even thought too deep into it, I was just like, well, if you want me to leave home, you gonna pay for my time. But I never looked at any type of different perspective. But after seeing what Cole was talking about this week, he made like 6-7 posts about him, and he been like, I see what he kind of talking about, because basically what he's saying is that a lot of barbers up their prices so much, thinking that like, all right, it's the holiday season, I'm about to make so much money. But instead, what you should do is keep your prices the same, or like Prince said, lower your prices to show clients like, I have this loyalty to you. That way, when you go into the new year, you still got those clients, instead of just making a whole lot of money Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you didn't tax your clients like this. And then when January move around,
they build up a little clientele too.
They done went to a whole new barber who wouldn't have charged them like that.
So I want to go ahead and touch base on that. So just to clarify also about what I'm talking about charging double on, Christmas Eve or whatever. On the day before Christmas Eve or the day before Thanksgiving, bro, I'm there at 6, 7 a.m. till 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm not charging extra. But I'm not charging extra. I'm charging, like, even though it's after hours, before hours, I'm going to charge that price because I know how it gets. I know how people are last minute. I understand they want a haircut. They forgot. Wifey said, hey, you need a haircut. You need to go hit up Tank or whatever. So I got to, I'm not going to charge extra on those days because I'm already getting paid more for that day, whether I charge extra or not. And typically what happens is a lot of clients, when they know you're taking care of them at whether it's after hours or on a holiday, they're going to look out. So you technically
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
You don't have to really charge more, which is why I was talking about this earlier today. I'm planning on charging less this year. Maybe like nothing crazy, $10, $15, because I'm 100% sure I got clients that take care of me at the price point I'm at now. But just imagine the tips you would get after clients seeing, oh, he really taking care of me. Now I got more money to take care of my family. Let me show him I appreciate him.
Right, exactly. Yeah, nah, for sure. It can't hurt, man, to help out, man. But like we said, man, we ain't knocking no hustles. However you get it how you live, man. Yeah. We gonna go right to the last segment, which is Prince's pick. Which one would you prefer in the future? Would you let one of them robots chop you up and give you a haircut? Are you sticking to the traditional ways of the barbershop with a human being? Because they're creating crazy experiences. I'm talking about, man, check it out. You can sit there. They got VR headsets. You can be on top of a cliff. You could be anywhere you want to be while getting this haircut. But would you trust a robot, or are you sticking to the traditional barber? Here on the clip, we want to know what you're thinking. Put your comments down below. I'm going to start with TPOB. What's up, brother? Are you going to let one of them robots chop you up in the desert or on an island, or you sticking to the traditional values? What's good?
Well, do you want to know what's funny? Since I think for the last 4 years, I've been cutting my own hair. And that's because, like, I just can't be bothered going to the barber. Like, I just don't have time to go to the barbershop, if that makes sense. So, like, the whole trip to the barbershop, the small talk, and sitting there like some dickhead gives me an average skin fade. Like, I know how to do my own hair, do you know what I mean? I was cutting long enough, and I've just been doing that. So I might fuck with a robot. If I got a robot at home, then
you gonna fuck with the robot.
He gonna get the Tesla. He gonna get the Tesla robot and put TPOB on and have it cut his hair.
That'd be good.
Let me ask you a question. So if you're messing with the robot, let me ask you a question. What scenery are you picking? Desert, island? Where you getting your haircut at?
Oh, I don't know actually. You pick anywhere you want. I think I'd have like Jurassic Park if you know, we can have like the
shit running by and shit.
Have the T-Rex and all that running past.
There you go. So you ain't worried about the robot chopping your head off with the straight edge?
I'd be a bit paranoid, yeah, but I'd have to let other people try it first, and then we'll see.
Hey, yo, Tank, what's up, man? What you doing? Robot or human?
Man, personally, bro, I'm all about human connection, bro. Like, I like going into the shop. Like, I don't got no hair, but, I got facial hair. I get a, beard trim, mustache, shave head, whatever. So I like going into the shop and, like, talking to my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, right. even when you gave me the baldy or whatever, like, just relaxing in the chair, hearing you talk while we're talking about what we're talking about is, to me, that's like therapy, right? So I like going to the shop talking to a real person, knowing, you know, I have confidence in Prince's abilities, and the barber I go to, obviously, I'm gonna have confidence in also. So the thing with a robot, bro, is like, what happens when they need
know.
Yeah, they need an oil change. You need to change the batteries. Like they ain't configured right. Like I don't know, man.
Like, no, for real. Like you said, you coming to see me every week, and you building a camaraderie with me. You can kind of trust what I'm gonna do every week. You saying you can't trust with the robots on this week,
and you know he ain't gonna just cut your head off by mistake.
Facts. D, what you saying? So you ain't messing with it then, D?
Man,
I've been worrying about?
Go ahead, T-Bob.
I was going to say, I've been more worried about, like, in about 10 years, people will be fucking robots and, like, bringing robots into the shop.
They already be doing the little silicone dolls, bro. Yeah.
I had the conversation with my
client. Spending $4,000-$5,000 on them dolls, bro. Not that I know. I'm just saying.
Because I had the conversation with my client the other day. I'm like, bro, people about to be dating them joints. Because just like you said, they got the silicone. All you got to do is put the silicone over the robot. Like, and now you got
throw a little fit on it. You got a baddie. It don't take much.
It's going crazy. And I don't know if y'all seen it. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen it, but they got the female the robot can't be a female male, right? The robot, and the woman puts the eggs in the robot, and the man puts his sperm in the robot, and it'll hold your kid for you for 9 months and grow it, so the girl don't got to be pregnant.
What?
Bro, it's crazy.
That one, I'm gonna have to see that one to believe. I'm gonna have to see that play
crazy. My take is I ain't letting no robot chop me up.
I'm not,
I got
bro.
The baldy and the shave. All you putting on me is razor. I can't trust you every single week. Like Tank said, my barber, if he give me a little nick, I know, he ain't that nice. I go back to him, he don't do it. I can kind of feel out if I'm ever gonna get a nick from him or not. You feel me? The robot, you'll never be able to feel him out or know what time he's on. Like you said, he needs oil change.
No way.
But what if the robot ain't even charged and you get like a half haircut and then it just dies on you and you gotta sit there and wait for that motherfucker to charge?
That's what I'm saying.
You ever seen a clipper like or anything electrical when it's shorting out a little bit, it like vibrates goes a little crazy a little bit. Imagine do that while you shake with the razor. Malfunction.
Well, I've got an interesting question about that, right? Okay. If you did have a robot and the robot cut your hair and he did a good job, and then the robot also did happy endings, is it gay to get one off the robot? It
can't be a male or a female, can it? The robot can't be a male.
I don't know. It's a robot, isn't it? So how do you know?
Well, I think let's go.
Hold on. I want to know the answer.
Hold on, but let's go back to science. Like to be gay, it has to be same sex, right?
Yes,
that's what gay means. So how is it gay if it's a robot?
Let me ask y'all this: Is a robot gonna be hard or soft when you touch it?
Oh my goodness!
Well, it depends. Has it got the silicone on it or not?
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna have a motherboard in there.
Putting genitalias on the robots.
I ain't hitting nothing with a motherboard. All right.
If they put genitalias on the robots, we went too far. Cause why the robot need genitalia?
Well, they got those robots that you can have sex with. Well,
but what are you gonna do with the genitalia? You know, it ain't like nothing. Like, what do you need genitalia?
Bro, don't play with me. Don't play with me, D. Don't play. You've seen it just like I've seen it all over social media, bro.
What have it?
I say that they got robots that they say. I don't know if it's true. I don't do my research in that. But they got robots in like the next. I don't know the time frame, but they said you can have sex with robots. You can have they have to have they got to put genitalia on them for you to have sex with them. Like how you can have sex with this? You know,
so they already started.
I mean, you can't have sex with a USB port. I'm just saying.
So they already started doing that. You saying?
Well, I don't know. I just saw it on like Instagram, like.
You can get girls too.
It's probably because you like Instagram knows what you like. So
see that what I'm saying? That's why I said why you know. Hey, so you can do like the girl robots too with that.
Well, I mean, a robot's a robot. It's not a male or a female. Yeah, he wants to know. He said, I need a girl robot.
Tell me what website so I know. I'm trying to go block the website. So tell me.
No, you not. You trying to go Facebook? You trying to go bookmark that hoe?
Where I need to stay away from? That's what I'm saying.
No, we ain't here.
Y'all no, man.
Y'all see how we went down in the clips, man. This goes crazy on the clips. Put your thoughts in the comments. Are you messing with a robot? I mean, you can choose nice scenery. You can choose a female to cut your hair, whatever you want, man. Or are you messing with the traditional values? Before we wrap it up, man, yo, TPOB, what you got coming, man? Tell the people a little bit about all the stuff you got coming up, man. Let us know a little something about the TPOB before you bounce on us, man.
Oh, we've got the play trimmer. We've got the play shaver coming out. And then early next year, we'll have the Go, which is G-O, not Gold. G-O, that's clipper trimmer shaver. Whole new design. I'm not going to even speak about all that. And then after that will be the Goblin 2.
Okay. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Yes, sir. Y'all tap into TPOB, man. Follow the guy, man, for controversy. Follow the clip. We're going to leave you with a little bit of positivity. Mental health is everything, man. Don't only work out your physical, work out your mental. Always lean on somebody else for help. Don't be too scared to ask for help, man. We all need to lean on each other. Lean on us at the clip, man. We'll see you next week. Love, peace, and hair grease here at the Clip Podcast, and we out.
Hey, but hold on. Before we end this, TPOB, T-Pop, my man. You got to take that mask off, bro. We got to show YouTube. We got to show Instagram.
I forgot. Yo. Can you take it off? We need to see it. We need to see who he is. Let's go.